Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today on this really crummy, rainy, slushy, snowy day? Leather Bag Lady weather report. It's kind of yucky out there. I'm molting. You'd think I have a dog or something. I wish I had a dog. But I don't want to take care of a dog, so there we go. So today's item is a small item, not the belt that I thought I would offer you yesterday, but today has been the day from hell so far. So we will talk about that after I show you this super cute little 1980s burgundy with a lighter burgundy and gray piping little slimline wallet. Now, I am drawn to this color. I don't know why. I love the burgundies. I love the mahogany browns. Just my thing. So this little guy is made by Tilley Canada. So we have, the jury is still out on this whole Tilley story. But there's Tilley Canada English goat skin. So there you go. You don't see that very often. There is a couple of card slots. This is from the 80s. Pouch there, a little pouch there. You've got a bill section here. And then you've got the... Oh, it's kind of weird the way they make that. It's almost like two little sections. I don't know if you can see it. Make sure it's all okay. I'm just trying to, yeah, no, it's fine. It's just the way, it's kind of a weird construction. And then this really cute little kiss lock. And then you've got patent pending 1981. Oh no, it is already patented 1981. So I wonder what that is. Maybe the wipeable fabric or something, but it is such a super cute little wallet. Again, not a daily driver by any means, but you know, these little vintage bags, you're not going to get a honking big 31 wallet in there by any stretch of the imagination. So again, this is kind of why I'm offering these littles, because it makes a great deal of sense that if you are buying a vintage bag, then maybe you might want a vintage wallet too. And it's all just part and parcel of the whole vintage retro experience. So that is today's little offering. So I have had the day from hell today. Pius went back to work today, which I'm not sure that that's going to stay that way, but for now he's got to play ball. So he has a physio appointment tomorrow, surgeon appointment on Friday, and then hopefully we will know what the next step is, whether or not he goes for another MRI or whatever the surgeon feels. I mean, if the surgeon turns around and tells him that this is to be expected, I think he'll lose his mind. And I said to him, I said, be prepared to, you know, squawk a little bit, because, you know, if for some reason this surgeon doesn't kind of grasp the intensity of the pain level you're at. It started to subside a little bit with the pain meds that the doctor prescribed him on Sunday when we took him to urgent care, but it's just not where we thought we were going to be post op 6 weeks down the line. Not at all where we thought we were going to be. But so Muggins here thought I would start getting rid of some stuff. It's my house is so tiny. For me to start putting stuff away and moving stuff over with somebody else in the way, it just doesn't work out. So I decided that I was going to hang some curtains this morning. Oh, good Lord. These curtains, A, they weigh a ton. B, I have limited space to hang them because we've pushed the bed so far over to the wall to fit the gravity chair next to the bed, which I am still sleeping in, by the way. So I couldn't even get the step ladder in. So I'm kind of balancing on the end of the bed. And I mean, I'm no tiny chickie poo here. So I'm thinking if this bed flips up like that. I'm going to lose my mind. The sweat is running off me. So I get the 2 end rods in and I measure them. I put the middle support in. I put raw plugs, like the whole thing. And first of all, the middle one is too high. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense. So I thought, well, I'll just put the rod is heavy. The 4 blackout curtain panels weigh a ton. So I put it up and I went to show my mom and the one side has popped out. I was just like, Jesus mother, what is going on? The bag room all over again. So I thought, I can't deal with it. I am just so exhausted. Then I had to fix a couple of nails, which took forever because it was my non-dominant hand. And then I thought, right, I want this done by the time Pius gets home. So I'm working away, sweat still running off me, whatever. I look at my phone and my girlfriend is waiting in the restaurant for me because we were going to have lunch. And it's now 20 after 12. I was supposed to be there at 12. I am never late. Pamela can sometimes be late. She's been much better actually in the last few years, but we don't see much of each other so much anymore. Some changes in life and stuff like that, but it's coming up. It'll be a 19-year relationship this month, really, that I first met her. And we've had some ups and downs. Some really pretty heavy stuff happened a few years ago, and our relationship will never be the same. But I am not throwing a 19-year relationship down the drain for silly. Well, it wasn't silly stuff. It was pretty significant stuff. But anyway, I'm not doing it. Like I said, it'll never be the same. But we were supposed to meet. And she's asking where I am because I am never late. So she's like, I hope you're okay. And I'm like, shit. So I couldn't find my keys. So I had used one of Pius's jackets to go into the shed. I put the keys in the pocket. I couldn't find my keys. I'm like, what the heck am I doing here? So I race down there. The car's covered in snow. I get there. There's this little restaurant around the corner from us. They do a $10 pizza Tuesday. So we have a couple of times we've met up. She works from home on a Tuesday. So she only has an hour. So there was a small pizza that we split, a big glass of wine, and she had already started. So I mean, we visited for like half an hour, 20 minutes. She paid for the whole thing, which I didn't want her to do because she paid last time. So I had a few gulps of this wine and I could feel it going to my head. Look how rosy my cheeks are. That's what happens to me when I drink wine. And so she had to go home and I'm sitting there and I think, I can't finish this wine. I had the worst case of alcohol abuse today. I left a good half a glass of wine. And of course it wasn't a small glass she bought me. It was a big glass. And I was like, oh my good Lord, thank goodness she's gone already because she would be like, you're not leaving that. But I thought, I can't. I mean, I can't. I'd be bombed out of my tree because I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. And, I wasn't even that hungry. I was so concentrating on this stupid curtain rail. So anyway, we had a very quick visit and she had to head home and get back to work. And I'm here now chatting with you. So there was no Instagram reel today. The little purple bag that was on offer yesterday is on its way it's going to be on its way to Florida at some stage later this evening. So Marjorie, hopefully you love it. It's super cute. It is such a Florida bag, So that's where that's going. I've gotten some new subscribers. Welcome. I think the shop at the shed has kind of put me in front of some eyes that wouldn't normally have been interested in the vintage bag experience. So I'm really enjoying where this is going. I have another video to do and some listings to do for my Shop at the Shed episode 3 on Thursday. But I have taken on another client. I saw my clients last night. We had a nice dinner And I've decided that I can't really wait for this to take off. So I need to get some more hours, which is something I really didn't want to do. But needs must. And I figured, rather than start looking for another job, which is probably going to be, crappy money and whatever, I'll just stick with what I'm doing. My boss had said that they've got all kinds of clients that they weren't able to match a recreational therapist with. That's what that's what I went to school for. So I thought, you know what, even if it's just for another year until I can get the shop at the shed going in a regular fashion, iron out all the kinks, and get either the little car fixed or get rid of them both and make a decision. I took the road coverages off the little car today, which is going to save me about $100 a month. So that is just something that I've done in the past, but I usually like to drive the car when I can, but there's no point. I mean, that's $100 better in my pocket than in the insurance companies. So it's just been crazy. Spoke to my mom, had a little chitty chat with her. She's just like, what is going on? My face is all red. I've got dry skin. I'm thinking that I need to stop. I do not wear makeup. I do not have a skincare routine. I'm just not that kind of girl, but I think I need to start because my skin is so dry and it's not getting any better. And I am a bit of a sun worshiper. Not so much this past summer because the trailer is not in the sun at all, which is good and bad. I will definitely enjoy the sun on the deck, kind of late March, April, May, because my deck is an absolute sun trap in the summer, which means that in the cooler months, it is perfect because it is warm. But when the, July, August, even September months come around, you just can't sit on the deck. It's too hot. So I'm getting a bit of a cold. I think my nose is running and oh my goodness, I just had one. God damn it. Oh my goodness me. This day has just been like a whirlwind. It really has. And I'm just noticing some roots bags up there. I didn't realize I had any roots bags in here. Okay. All right. My plan was to take all my little wee bags and put them on the top shelf so that I could free up some space. I was going to move my TV to the back and see if that helps the internet situation. But I'm actually now at the point where I think I'm just going to try and straddle doing work in the house and out here. So we'll have to see how that goes. Because if Pius is going to end up having another surgery, then, that's not going to work. So it's just all up in the air right now. Hopefully Friday we'll get some clarity on what's going to happen because, it's been a tough go. It's been a really, really tough go. But, people have it worse. And that's something I think about all the time, especially after last year losing my aunt and my cousin. The year before losing another aunt, and then this year, well, actually it was last year as well, my cousin passing from ALS. Like, it's just crazy. It makes you realize just how special each day is supposed to be. And, I'm kind of losing the plot a little bit on that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more in the moment and dealing with things, trying to break things down a little bit so it's not so overwhelming. So not sure what's going on when Pius gets home. We found these, this guy was selling, so Pius's nickname is Gnome because he's a small little guy with white beard sometimes, and he looks like a bit of a gnome. So I came across these 3 gnomes on Marketplace, and they're drunk gnomes. So they are literally laying face down with their ass up, their pants is down below their butt, and there's like a tequila bottle in their hand. One is white, one is silver, one is gold. So they're just 10 inches long. They're not very big. So I showed Pius and he looked at me. He's like, oh, we need those for the trailer. I'm like, yes, we do. So I think we're going to head out later and go and pick them up. And maybe there will be a Value Village visit while we're out. You never know. I went to Value Village last night on my way home from my clients, and I got some great stuff. I got two beautiful vintage fossil bags, an orange and a red. They're going to need a little bit of work, but that's okay. I got a fossil tote, which is a more modern like a more modern style, but there is some damage on it. So I'm going to gently see if I can fix it. And just some great, two really nice, non-branded kind of 1970s. They look like Carnick Man bags, like those ones with the little metal kind of I don't know, pendulum, like the little metal ball or whatever the design is. It looks like a little teardrop metal thing that puts some weight on the overhang. So they're all still sitting in the car. My plan was to get them out and deal with them all, and I just haven't been able to do any of it. So that's my whirlwind day today. It's been absolutely crazy. So welcome to any of the new, Dee Dee, I can't remember the rest of your handle on YouTube or his handle on Instagram. I don't know. But I've got some great new bag specific subscribers. So welcome to the Vintage Bag Experience. And bag ladies, it's a bag ladies world, I'm telling you, and I just love it. So I will speak to you all again tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I don't start with my new client till Friday morning. So anyway, everybody, take care.